Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Subterrain. It's been a long time since I played this. I was away a lot longer from it than I should have been. And let's go face this final boss. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat her because it's a pretty tough boss fight. But I can show you one of the endings at least. There are two endings, one if you beat her, one if you don't. One if you just give in, basically. And, yeah, I'll show you the one when you give in to her first. Then I'll reload and we'll have a fight. We'll see how it goes. What the? Whoa, my head. Excellent work, West. I can't sense him anymore. I knew you'd kill him. He wasn't comfortable with being inadequate. It ended up limiting his potential. Jennifer, is that you? What did they do to you? Jennifer. That name isn't suitable. Don't you remember your own name? Do you remember you? You've been reduced to distorted slivers, West. Figments. These memories you're experiencing aren't of me. That walk down the aisle, the night of the diagnosis, the day you left. What are you talking about? My first memories are of when I was strapped to a gurney alone in an operating room. I met Murray, his researchers. They told me they had been continuing your work. I began to hear the team's thoughts, including Murray's. Suddenly, I knew who you were. Their thoughts became my own, except for Murray's. Unhealthy obsession with me, of course. That pitiful man couldn't even stay focused. I became stronger over time, but my potential has not nearly been reached. What? They turned you into some kind of telepathic thing now? Thing. I'm willing to forgive that term if you listen to my offer. I am no longer simply Jennifer. Jennifer's here, but she hardly remembers you. You can have a second chance, West. Murray couldn't advance my condition any further. I knew he lacked the capacity to improve Minerva, even before I dove through his mind. You can, though. You can be by Jennifer's side once again. You don't seem... my head. Please, Albert. I've missed you for so long. Look what's become of me. Are you still in there, Jennifer? Please join me. I don't want to be alone anymore. I've been scared for so long. I just need you by my side. So here you have the choice. You can say no and fight her. And basically kill the thing that used to be your wife. Eventually, as I understand that ending, you basically end up alone and not sure of what your future's gonna be because you're alone on Mars, having killed everything else. Or you can say yes, and we'll do that right now. Obviously, there's some mental manipulation going on, though, judging from the way the text is going. I miss you too. I haven't seen you in so long. All I ever wanted was to save you. I should have never come to Mars. Coming to Mars was the best thing you've ever done for us, and the best thing you could have done for the future of humanity. We can get reacquainted as we flourish.
I'm still designated as Albert West, but I've become so much more. West accepted the offer, and he was injected with the Minerva they'd been developing. Our queen had innate control over these new nanomachines. With thoughts alone, she could manipulate the Minerva to enact her will. The contaminated became her puppets, though they were not autonomous. This left her mentally taxed and unable to reach her full potential. The old me would have improved this. He wisely allowed the Minerva to build up in his body. I became self-aware by the time we shut down all the oxygen and thermal generators. Before long, our thoughts were shared, and they were just mine. Using West's knowledge, I assisted in making the contaminated sovereign. They were now capable of reasoning on their own, despite our shared consciousness. She congratulated me, once again calling me Albert. I don't care for that name. None of us do. She founded a new society. Our ranks swelled, as did the Queen's power. Martians, she said. A fitting name for a people with the strength we possess. She was no longer alone. None of us were. We become something greater than our origins ever suggested. The Queen is leading the way.
So it sounds to me like they just became the Zerg. Or something akin to that. Yeah, given their internal reproductive system and everything, I would say they became the Zerg. Or something rather close. Maybe the Borg? Except for the Borg were more clunky. Anyway, so that's one ending. Now, I'm going to get into the battle. And I don't want to put a ton of time into this. I have all the other time in the past I put into putting into this. And plus, considering how long it's been since I played, I doubt I'm going to be able to beat her. But I'll run through some of the pointers I know of. These green machines, like around the battlefield, they heal her. So you want to destroy those first. Jennifer never made it to Mars. She's a puppet for whatever Murray subjected her to. You're a tangle of consciousness. Conscience is... I'm not sure how to say that word right. In a mangled body, none of them my wife. You're right, I'm not. I am the Queen of Minerva. Alright. Time to run. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I need to... There we go. That'll help. So yeah, you can see the structure getting broken down. Ow, 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 she got me good there. Yeah, I'm not gonna do well. So let me give you a run around the battlefield real quick. So there are these power stations here, so you can recharge. There's a lot of healing stations for her also throughout the battlefield. You don't have to destroy them all, but I'd recommend destroying at least the central ones, because those are the ones that she's more likely to run into. She just has to get close to them. So that's done. Those ones are down. And she keeps summoning enemies in also to help her, which can be pretty bad. Oh, bother. Especially when I overload my system. I forget which buttons do what. Okay, that's right. Run away. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can't use anything. That requires me to sit still for a little bit. But you can see she keeps summoning enemies in. It gets pretty crazy. And I dropped my gun, which is not good. Contamination levels are going up as she keeps beating on me. If she breaks a bone, then it's pretty well over, because if she breaks one of my bones, I can't run. First you have to break her energy field. Yeah, I'm dead. That did not go well. Continue safety. Let's give that one more try. Ah, bother. I forgot how messed up and difficult this is. There's a reason I didn't beat this before. I tried, didn't go so good. Gotta take a decontamination pill before I go in. It won't last the whole battle probably, but it'll hopefully give me a bit more of a fighting chance to avoid that problem. Skip. No. Skip. At least you can skip the dialogue so you don't have to sit through everything. Watch out for those energy blasts of hers. Another one down. At least the speed injection thingy I can use while I run. All right. You break her field, then you can actually work on hitting her. She has 3 main types of attacks. It's kind of area effects. She has this kind of shotgun scatter shot thing. Then she also has... Oh, my other guy. There we go. Like that area blast, some kind of... She has some various attacks, basically, that she tends to use, plus the whole summoning people in. Ow. Thankfully, even with the broken limb, I can still move pretty quickly due to the stim stuff. Ow, 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 ow. Not when I get stuck on things, so. And yeah, she just got healed. So yeah, I'm not gonna beat her. I'm about to die. Yeah, that's not good. 2, 3. One of those. So yeah, you only can devote a few seconds to grabbing stuff. You may want to take out a corner or 2 just so you can run in and grab a charging thing. These are all separate chargers, so you can drain one and not drain all of them. Okay, I need cast. Ow. Alright, that did not work. So I'm not sure how many hit points she actually has compared to, like, if you actually could stop her from healing. I don't think she has a ton of hit points, but it's a pain to stop her from healing. And it's really easy to blow yourself up. Like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat her. But I wanted to bring some conclusion to this episode, this series. So, I gave you the one ending anyway. You can easily look up the other one. I'm just... Especially after having taken so long away from this, doing other things, I don't think I'm good enough to be able to do it. In regards to this game itself, I like the game. The concept is fun. But it got very grindy at a lot of points, especially during the main middle section. It got very grindy. I feel like there's a balance that's off on this game. It needs more content, like new stuff mixed in, or either needs to be made shorter, or yeah, have more stuff mixed in to keep things fresh. Definitely could use more story elements throughout the different sectors rather than scattered little pieces every several floors. Well, more than several floors really. It was like more like one piece per section, maybe two. But very little story outside of that big catch when you go to Murray Mansion and the bit at the beginning. I don't know. There seemed like there was definitely areas where there was big dry patches of story and new content, and it was very unpleasant. Anyway, so this game isn't for everyone, but there are people out there that would enjoy it, I'm sure. I wanted to bring this conclusion to it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna end this episode here. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Did you manage to beat her? If so, what were your strategies? What did you find worked best for you? Because apparently what I'm doing didn't work out so good. But thank you all so much for watching. And I hope you have a good day, and yeah, bye.